China has warned that no country has the right to dominate international affairs, repeating a call for an immediate halt to military operations in Iran. A senior Chinese official delivering a thinly veiled swipe at the United States, a day before the annual meeting of lawmakers opens tomorrow. CNA's Si Hui reports from Beijing.
The deepening crisis in the Middle East loomed in the background as the spokesperson of China's top legislature, the National People's Congress, met the press on Wednesday. So all eyes were on his response when he was asked about U.S. and Israel's military action in Iran, America's capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro in January, and President Donald Trump's threats over Greenland. The spokesperson calling for an immediate stop to operations in Iran and a resumption of dialogue, emphasizing that China would play its role as a responsible major country.
中方一贯认为，大小国家相互尊重、一律平等是历史进步的要求，已是联合国宪章首要原则。任何国家都没有控制国际事务、主宰他国命运、垄断发展优势的权利，更不能在世界上我行我素。
That veiled swipe at the U.S. comes as China's annual political meetings take place at a sensitive time, just weeks ahead of an expected visit by U.S. President Donald Trump to China later this month, a trip so far confirmed only by the White House. Also, as trade talks are set to take place in Paris next week.
中方愿同美方一道，加强各层级各渠道的沟通。 为双方合作开辟更广阔的空间，同时，中方已有自己的原则和底线，将一如既往坚决捍卫自身主权、安全、发展利益。
In his 90-minute news conference, Mr. Lo also hit out at Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's remarks over Taiwan, emphasizing that the self-ruled island is China's internal affair and remains at the core of its core interest. This in contrast to the improvement in China-Europe ties hailed by Mr. Lo, following a string of visits to China by European leaders. Mr. Lo said China stands ready to work with Europe to expand cooperation and properly handle economic and trade differences, also amid a growing tech rivalry with the West.
在现实环境下，科技的创新和发展，关键在于核心技术自主可控。
Mr. Lo said China will boost scientific innovation and breakthrough in key core technologies over the next 5 years, a theme that's expected to feature strongly in China's new 5-year plan set to be outlined at the meetings, and as Chinese Premier Li Qiang delivers his government work report on Thursday, also giving insight into China's economic targets for the year ahead. The news conference sets the tone for the week ahead. Around 3,000 lawmakers who have traveled from across China now gathered here in Beijing. They will deliberate on the government work report, the draft outline of the 15th five-year plan, and weigh in on legislation covering areas including the environment, ethnic unity, and national development planning, all as the world keeps a close watch on where the world's second largest economy is headed. Si Hui, CNA, Beijing.